Hello everyone, it is Mike here, and welcome to a very special one. Yeah, we got a very special one. It's the horror genre. That's right. So if you're a big fan, this is right up your alley. We're going to have people from games, we're going to have people from movies and television shows, a little bit of mixture of everything, and I wonder who we're starting off with. Oh, it's Nightmare Freddy, and we all know that you all love him. Oh, trust me. I know it. And, apparently I'm allergic to Freddy also. But anyway, we're kicking it off with Nightmare Freddy. Five Nights at Freddy's. Big popular game. The movie was okay. It wasn't my favorite. I thought it could have been a lot better. I thought it had a lot of potential to be great. And it was just mediocre. I would give it a little bit above average if I had to grade it, but it's kind of a disappointment there and it's going to be Freddy versus Pennywise to kick things off. What a matchup. So yeah, you're going to see a lot of the slashers. You're going to see a lot of the games. You're going to see even a couple people from TV shows maybe. I forget who all I put in here. I put a lot of people in. So... And look at Freddy, starting off really well. We'll see how long these two can last. And this is our first theme rumble. Besides the women's rumble, we had a theme there. But this is our first genre theme. So yeah, we got some of these people you've already seen. I barely had enough. I could have probably got 32 if I had to get 32. But they're going to create more as it goes along. So we'll definitely have another one of these probably. And Jason's number 3, which is awesome. Jason coming in at number 3. Of course, he's my favorite. One of my favorites of all time. And we changed the angle this time around for the ramp angle. And look at Freddy. Choke slamming Pennywise. And Jason drops on Freddy's legs. And number 4 is going to be Count Orlok, Nosferatu. One of my favorite names ever. Count Orlok is in the house. I still haven't seen that movie. Shame on me. Shame, shame, shame. You're going to have that lady ring the bell on Game of Thrones. Shame. Shame. Yeah, shame on me for not watching that. But I can't wait till the new one comes out. But I still need to watch the old one. So, I'll get to it eventually. I finally did get to the Warriors. And Jeff the Killer is number 5. So, we've seen him. He's always a day one made one. Usually he's in the first Rumble. And yeah, he's part of a story. He's not part of a game or anything. He's part of those online stories. So, I think he's the only one here. Well, there's one that's part of a game and a story. You obviously know who that's going to be. But he's the only one that I think doesn't have a game, as far as I know. Of course, a lot of these are from movies. And Hannibal Lecter is number 6. Silence of the Lambs. And you all know how I feel about that. I still love the TV show way better. The TV show is just 100 times better than any of the Anthony Hopkins movies. It's just my opinion. I love the show. I think the show's perfect. It's only 3 seasons. I think the season finale for season 2 is one of the best episodes ever on television. If I had to list about 10 of the best episodes ever, that would definitely be in my top 10 for sure. It's a very crazy episode. It's got a lot of twists and turns in it, and some surprises. So much good dialogue in that episode also. And if you've seen the Hannibal show, you know what I'm talking about. It is I believe it's the season finale of season 2. There's 3 seasons altogether though. And Jason's already eliminated. That's kind of a disappointment. Wanted to see him go further. And number 8 is The Mummy. One of my least favorite Universal monster movies. Not a big fan of that movie. I'm going to go back and watch it again. I'm going to give it another chance because I haven't seen it in years, but I recall that was my least favorite of the monsters, was that one. And I've talked to some other people about it, and they seem to agree. That, oh my goodness, Count Orlok. What in the world? Quit biting the mummy. You weirdo. Come on. You try to bite his ear off like he was Evander Holyfield or something. Give me a break. No biting. No biting in the Rumble. No biting. Number 9 is the Hookman. Boo. Hookman stinks. I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's not a good movie. Nobody likes the Hookman, okay? When we talk about slasher people, the Hookman is never discussed, okay? It's like, really? Get him out of here. He's almost like the Mick Taylor of the Rumbles. Get him out of here. I don't like Hookman. He kind of reminds me of Spider-Man Noir without the face. And he's trying to take out Count Orlok. I think I've only seen the first, and there goes the mummy. So the mummy is finished. Please get rid of course Bonnie can't get rid of the Hookman. I want him out. And number 10 is, oh man, I can't read. Oh, it's Gabriel from Malignant. Love Malignant, man. I'm telling you, if I got a recommendation for you all, it's Malignant, or however you say it, Malignant or whatever. I'm horrible at pronouncing stuff sometimes, but I highly recommend that movie. It's a crazy movie. It's an absolutely crazy movie, and there's a part in the movie that's going to shock you, and you're either going to love it or you're going to hate it. So, I absolutely love it. And it's just so off the wall. If I even told you what it was, I literally told somebody, someone that doesn't care about this genre, about what happened in that movie, and they literally were like looking at me like, what? Like, what? What do you mean that happened? Like, they couldn't, it's like I made it up or something. Because it's so crazy. It's like something that you could never see coming ever. Because it's just like the craziest turn in a movie ever. But, crazy movie. I need to watch it again. I'm going to definitely watch it this Halloween. And Michael Myers is number 11. Speaking of Halloween. And look at the Hookman. Oh, man, he just got a bad DDT there. And look at Count. Oh, my goodness. Count Orlok, quit biting people. This is out of control. He will not stop biting people. That is ridiculous. That is going to be another fine, Count Orlok. Really? And get the Hookman out of here before I just fine him for being here. I'm going to fine him for being here. Get him out of here, Michael, please. How did he survive? Like, literally, how did he survive? At least Orlok's done. He won't be biting anybody. He can go back to the locker room. There better not be any biting in the locker room either. And Bonnie takes care of Hannibal. Been a really good one so far. A lot of surprises here, and Look at the hook man here. Oh, my goodness. He's going to... Oh, no. Bonnie's still in. Good. I just don't like the hook man. I don't like him. He needs to go. And Pennywise is finally done. So, Freddy's still in this thing, which is very impressive. I'll have to see what number we're on. Okay, so he's almost halfway done. And Frankenstein is here. Great to have him back. Always hard to get him out. Poor Myers is torturing the hook man. And now we have the tall man. We got the hook man and the tall man. Wow. I have seen the first Phantasm. I did finally watch that. It was actually good. I liked it. But I need to watch part 2, and I probably need to rewatch 1 now. Because there's something wrong with one of the movies. They have like some copyright issues where they can't put it on the same vein. I don't know the whole story. My friend told me about the story one time, but you can't like find one of them on like the ones that the other ones are on. That's what I've heard. I don't know all that. It's true, but I have heard multiple people say that. So. Leatherface is number 14. And Frankenstein, can he take out Freddy? Freddy's almost halfway through. Bonnie and Freddy really holding strong in here. Last time Myers was here, everybody said that it was a screw job. Basically, on the comments, they because how he got eliminated, his feet never touched the floor. He levitated out, so that was crazy. Everybody said that. You'll notice the cut I did there. I forgot about the close-ups. I want to get rid of those. And there goes Bonnie. The hook man got him. Oh my goodness! Somebody stop this hook man. But anyway, yeah, Myers just totally got ripped off. He technically didn't lose because he was levitating. It was a crazy glitch, and everyone loved it. But they compared it to the whole Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels thing. And Tall Man, yes! Tall Man's going to take out the hook man. What a coincidence. Get him out of here. Go back to the locker room, you bum. You don't belong with these people. And Freddy's still in it, but Myers got him. Yeah, I forgot to take off the close-ups again. That was on me. So, you notice that little... I hate when I have to do that, too, because I like to go straight through this and not have to, go back and edit. But, yeah, I don't want to show you the menu screen. It kind of takes you out of the moment. But you do notice a difference in the sound a little bit. You don't miss a lot, but you notice maybe a mini second. And Harry Wharton is 15, and you all know I love Harry. Frankenstein just got dominated there. And Wharton is trying to do something there. Yeah, you stuck your head out the way after you had an opportunity. And one of my favorites is here. One of my favorite Universals. There goes the Tall Man. But the Creature from the Black Lagoon is in the house. Love that movie. It's my second favorite of the Universal monsters. I always will say Invisible Man is the best. At one time, I probably did have the Creature at number 1. But growing up and seeing it, the Invisible Man's definitely the best one. And then it's the Creature, and then probably Phantom of the Opera. I'm not big on Frankenstein. And Dracula, I'm not big on either. Wolfman, no, Wolfman's probably number 3. I like the Wolfman number 3. And Chucky, 17. And I forgot to put the Wolfman in here. Crap. He was on the Creations, though. He was. My biggest complaint with the Universal Monster movies is they're way too short. They're extreme. They're like an hour and 10 minutes. And I know back then the movies weren't as long as they were, I don't think. At least I know Gone with the Wind was, but that was a little bit later, I think. I've still never seen that. Jason X is number 18. And we all love Jason X, even though the movie's terrible. It's so fun to watch at parts. And Myers going to take out Frankenstein here. Big elimination. Oh, there goes Myers. Leatherface snuck up on him. You got to watch people. They'll stab you in the back here. They don't care. Especially some of these people. They'll definitely stab you in the back. If you know what I mean. And Gabriel's still in this, so Gabriel's doing pretty good. Well, I may have spoke too soon. Yep. I jinxed him. And look at Leatherface. Oh, what a takedown here. He's taking out some big people in this, which we expect. He always does well. We always expect him to do well in these. There's no surprise of that. And number 19 is Ash. And you know my controversial statements. I got a lot of them. But definitely Evil Dead is my most. Should I share? How many thumbs downs do I want? No, I honestly think the remake's the best. I will take that to the grave. The remake is the best. Way better than 1 and 2. But everyone in the world seems to disagree. So I'm fine with that. You know, and 20 is Freddy. Yeah, everyone seems to disagree. But you have to admit, whether you like it or not, that the Evil Dead remake is really good still. You have to admit that. Because it is a really good remake. It's probably one of the best remakes ever. I can't think of a remake that's really good besides that. You know, I'm trying to think of some. I'm sure there's something I'm missing. And Foxy's number 21. We've never had a lot of Foxy in here. I think we've had him once or twice, but we've always focused on Bonnie and Chica and Freddy and Springtrap. But we never really focused on Foxy. I think it's because a lot of people didn't make him as much because he didn't have the claws. I mean, the hooks. And, oh man, I almost thought he got Freddy there. There goes Ash. Look at Foxy. Oh, wow. And we're going to get another one here. It's Ghostface, 22. We're going to get Scream 7. How many are they going to make? And of course, they're bringing back Nev Campbell, so I'm down. Oh, there goes Foxy. And Creature, oh, I knew it was coming. Freddy got him. Freddy got him good. I knew it was coming. As soon as I saw him charge, I was like, you're done. It would have been nice if he would have got a counter, but that can't happen. And it's the Collector again. I guess that's his real name. I never knew that was his name. I think they did some more online about him. I'm not for sure, but I love the Collector movies. We never will get a third one probably, but the Collector 1 and the Collection are just incredible. And really, I can't honestly tell you which one's better because I think they're about a tie. Maybe the first one's just slightly better, but because you never see, it's basically like Saw meets Home Alone. It's pretty crazy. That's the best comparison I can go with. Saw meets Home Alone. I literally watch probably the Collector 1 every Halloween. It's only like an hour and 20, and it's always a lot of fun to watch. The guy that the guy you're rooting for, the protagonist, even though he's not the nicest guy ever, he's actually pretty smart too. Especially in the second movie, he does some pretty smart things. And I just wish we could have got a third one, man. It's just so heartbreaking that we'll never see a third one. And I think maybe eventually they will do something again with the Collector. I just don't know if they'll go with that storyline. I mean, they could still make a third one now, but after the pandemic happened, I don't think they ever tried another one. It was like in production, and I think there was some conflicts and all kinds of stuff. So it kind of stinks. It really stinks because the Collection sets you up for the third movie at the end of it, and you definitely want to see the third movie after seeing the ending of the second movie. And Slender is number 26. And Freddy's been eliminated. Slender does really good. He's like a super heavyweight, but he's slender, which makes no sense. I guess because he's tall, but still it makes no sense that he's always a super heavyweight. He might not be on this one, but they usually make him super heavyweight. Chucky's hanging in there, which is a surprise. And Chris Walker's number 27 coming back again. And we had to have him in this. I mean, whoever creates this guy, I mean, he does a really good job. And, well, I don't know what Chris was thinking there, but obviously we know where he lives at, so that makes perfect sense. Oh my goodness, just crushed Slender's head. And Chris Walker is in the house. Oh my goodness, he's just going nuts. And he's like a minor villain in Outlast. He's not even like, I don't think he's the main one. But whoever makes him does a great job. He's definitely very intimidating looking, and he belongs in the ring. We had a great, last year on 23, we had a great Rumble episode with him when it came down to him and Iron Taylor. That was crazy. And somehow Iron, if you watch that was a crazy showdown between those two. And, he kind of came out of nowhere. He didn't even belong in that show. And to have him in the final two was kind of frightening. But everyone saw what went down, and it's still one of my favorite moments of last year by far. Just to overcome him, I mean, Yeah. You see what he's doing here. He's just tormenting anyone in his path. And look at Dracula there. You got Victor Crowley back. Always fun to have him also. And Art's 29, and yeah, the puppet is, yeah. And same old story every year. Poor Billy the puppet. He just cannot get a break. You know, you can smack your hands off the floor all you want. You know what you signed up for. You always get destroyed. And there is no playing games here. And I wonder who number 30 is going to be. Hopefully not the winner. I don't care who it is. Of course, number 30's taking his time. There's not 8 people in here, I don't think. Maybe I'm miscounting. Yeah, okay, here he comes. I think I know who it's going to be, but it's the only person missing. It's Leon! Ashley's screaming, "Leon, help me!" So annoying you are. Every time I say the name Leon now, I hear her voice. I mean, come on. And he got a good welcoming present. How about dropped on your head? I know Ashley got dropped on her head. That's definitely a true statement. And Victor Crowley, wanted to see him go further, but yeah, we just got to take Leon out because he's number 30. 30 cannot win anymore. I am sick and tired of it. No more 30 winning. And Art. Oh, Chris Walker takes care of him. That'd be cool if they made an Outlast movie. That's a good idea for a movie. I know they've done Insane Asylums before, but I mean, an Outlast movie would be off the rails. That's a really good idea, actually. And Leon. Yeah, the double elimination. They weren't going to let number 30 win this time. Thank goodness. And really, I'm pulling for Chucky because he has done excellent, especially for his size. But I don't know how he's going to survive, especially with Chris Walker there and Slender. And I think Warden's the other one left. Yep. Yeah, so the odds are against him. But we'll see what he does. This could be Chucky's break. Oh, and Slender just saved. Him and Chris Walker have been getting into it. Uh-oh. Once again, Slender's getting involved. They do not like each other. And there goes Harry Warden. So Chucky's in the final 3, which is very impressive. I just don't know if he can beat these two. Oh, he tried to get a good grip on Slender, but there was no use there. Uh-oh. Oh, my goodness. I would have let that elimination happen. Come on, Chucky. Really? Uh-oh. This is what happens when you help others. Oh, it's not going to matter because Chris and Slender just... Oh, yeah, Chris is going to try to take this one. And he's got a good shot at it. Poor Chucky. I mean, you got to give him credit to last as long as he did. And we are down to 2. And this is going to be a brutal showdown. These two have really gotten into it throughout the match. Oh, and Slender tried to charge, but he got speared. Uh-oh. Look at... Oh, Chris Walker continues his wrath. I don't know who's going to take this. Oh, I don't know if he can pull him out. Oh my goodness, look at these shots. Oh my. That is brutal. And look at, oh my goodness. Oh man, and Walker's going to try another one from this corner. Another elimination from this corner. And he's got it. Nobody can touch him. I mean, he's just destroyed everybody. Wow, what a performance. Yeah, and first of all, you're not Kane. Okay, let's make that clear. And you're not going to WrestleMania. At least you're not pointing at the sign. You're going back to Outlast. That's where you're going. There's no way you're going to WrestleMania. None of you Outlast inmates are going to WrestleMania. None of you. You can't even, do the dress code right, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's no way that's going to ever happen. And plus how you behave. Yeah, none of you are welcomed at WrestleMania. Let me make that clear. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. Chris Walker destroying yet again. And, he wants revenge after, that episode Royal Rumble, which is so crazy. So good, though. It was one of the best. But tonight he wins. Tonight he gets the big win. And, good for the horror genre. This was really good. And we'll probably have another one again. Probably toward Halloween, but we're going to focus on all the other themes that we do. But a good win by Chris Walker. And wasn't number 30, so I know he's like 27, but at least he wasn't 30. That's all I'm happy for. That I just got so sick and tired of 30 winning. But I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all later.